If Jesus Christ didn't rise from the dead, Christianity collapses. If he did, everything changes. Last episode, Brenton covered the atonement, Christ dying in our place. But 3 days later, the grave gave way to glory. The stone was rolled aside and the body was gone. This is what Christians celebrate every Easter, the morning that history turned from death to life. B.B. Warfield said, "The resurrection of Christ is the cardinal fact of Christianity. On it, all Christian teaching turns." The resurrection is the bodily, physical raising of Jesus Christ from the dead on the third day. The same Jesus crucified under Pontius Pilate walked out of a sealed tomb in Judea. And scripture supports this. Psalm 16 says, "You will not let your Holy One see corruption." And Jesus in Mark 8 says, "After 3 days he will rise." The four Gospels record the same event, the tomb empty, the Lord alive. Paul writes in Romans chapter 4 that he was raised for our justification. And in 1 Corinthians 15, he says, "If Christ has not been raised, your faith is futile." And Gary Habermas lists facts that are accepted by most scholars. Jesus died by crucifixion. His disciples believed that they saw him alive. Paul and James were both converted, and the tomb was empty. The early creed in 1 Corinthians 15 was written within 5 years of the crucifixion and anchors these claims in eyewitness memory. But what if it was all hallucination? Well, hallucinations are private. The appearances were in public among large groups. What if the body was stolen? That theory fails too because guards stood watch over the grave of Jesus. What if Jesus only passed out on the cross? Romans didn't botch crucifixions. The spear proved death, and ancient people weren't naive. Thomas doubted, and Greeks mocked the very idea of resurrection. Habermas writes, "The resurrection isn't just the best explanation, it's the only one that fits the facts." Romans 1:4 calls Jesus the Son of God in power by his resurrection. The empty tomb declares that the cross accomplished salvation. Forgiveness is certain, death is conquered, hope lives. John Flavel wrote, "Christ did not rise as a private person, but as our head. His resurrection is the pledge and proof of ours." That first Easter morning marked the dawn of a new creation. The tomb stands empty because the throne stands occupied. He is not here, for he has risen. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. If the resurrection truly happened, how does that reality shape the way that you live today?